Hello, everyone. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this session today. I'm Jyoti Malek, the founder of Blue Bagels CRO Agency, and I'm thrilled to talk about something very exciting which all of us are excited to adapt into their daily lives now. We have all been hearing about AI and how it is going to transform the world, but today we are going to specifically talk about how AI is transforming product experimentation and CRO. We are going to dive into the what and how of using AI in this space. So, by the end of the session, you will have a clear understanding of the benefits, strategies, and practical applications of AI and in product experimentation. All right. So, AI, we all know, especially with OpenAIs like ChatGPT, can be a powerful tool for both qualitative and quantitative analysis. Let's dive into the versatile applications, the most widely adopted AI assistant, that is ChatGPT, and uncover how it can be utilized and elevate our product experimentation efforts. Let's kick things off by discussing the qualitative analysis side of things. How AI can speed up text theme summarization or problem exploration. In the traditional product experimentation and research world, summarizing these key insights from text, from review mining, from surveys can take anywhere from 1 to 3 days. And I am also being very humble about talking about 1 to 2 days, 1 to 3 days. It depends upon the volume of data that you have and can take easily up to weeks, right? With AI and with OpenAI like ChatGPT, we can condense this to just 3 to 4 hours and even lesser, depending on what insights we are looking for. But imagine the time that we save. This efficiency allows us to combine the text summarization with other CRO and product experimentation tasks like market research, competition analysis, copywriting, making our processes seamless. All of this we are going to cover in the subsequent slides. Now, AI, especially with something like ChatGPT, helps us better understand our customers, right? When we do these text analysis, we can really understand and pinpoint the customer's core problems, their pain points, their positive experiences, which are crucial for making informed product and content decisions. Let's take an example. How can we utilize the theme summarization or the content analysis using AI? Now consider this. We have uploaded a file of reviews of one of our clients, and we are asking about what is it that people are talking about. We are giving different prompts by uploading the data as a PDF or a CSV and ask straightforward direct prompt questions to get some insights and theme. The key here actually is simplicity. A clear and focused prompt ensures that GPT provides accurate and relevant insights. Now, here in this example, for example, the first was a pretty open-ended question that, okay, please summarize the key themes in these reviews from this store and concentrate on the issues mentioned. Now, in addition to that, as we move along and keep asking about the prompts, we can further ask about, okay, what are the motivations behind people buying from this? What are some aspects which indicate user hesitations? Are people talking about the product experience or the website experience? What are the things that people want to improve, right? So, the idea here is essentially to understand and keep giving prompts until you have a clear understanding of, let's say, why people are utilizing this product and why people are not, why people are buying, why people are not buying, why people are signing up, what makes them to just churn. So this is the understanding that we can have from this level of analysis.
Hi, this is Romo Santiago from Experiment Nation. If you'd like to connect with hundreds of experimenters from around the world, consider joining our Slack channel. You can find the link in the description. Now back to the episode.
Now, as an extension to what we were just looking at, the text theme analysis is a portion of sentiment analysis as well, which is one of my favorite tools, to be honest, for understanding customer feedback. The sentiment analysis can detect the emotional tone and attitudes, right? This can give us a much deeper insight into how customers feel about our product or services. Similar to what we were doing before, to make this work, we can upload a CSV or an Excel spreadsheet with the feedback questions and the text responses. And the idea is also to consider that it's very crucial to provide contextual information, like where and how the feedback was collected, to ensure that the AI understands and interpret the sentiments nicely. Let's move ahead. Let's talk about the heat maps and session recordings. Another big time consuming exercise that we all do when it comes to our experimentation programs, right? This is a very important aspect of the conversion research, the UX research, and gives us tons of gold mines for understanding user behavior on our products and services. Now, traditionally, analyzing this data could take weeks and months, and God knows it's really time consuming, right? But AI powered tools, and we can reduce this to mere hours. Now, these tools, it is not straightforward to use these things with simple chat GPT, with things like session recordings, but there are tools which can generate insightful takeaways from user journeys across the product, identifying behavior patterns, friction points, and conversion opportunities. Now, for example, Microsoft Clarity has already, it's been a while, has brought in their AI Copilot, and there are tools like UX Sniff, which uses advanced analytics to provide these insights, helping us to make data-driven decisions to optimize our website user experience and improve the conversion rates. Let's move ahead. Let's talk about the quantitative side of things as well. We have been using extensively the chat GPT and the specific GPTs that we have created in house as well for analytics, especially when integrating with GA4 data, right? How we go about it? We go about it by importing the GA4 data into ChatGPT 4, and we focus on key metrics which the table needs to have, like conversion rates, bounce rates, session duration, the channel, the source mediums, the landing path, the behavior flow, etc. Then we utilize the natural language processing capabilities of ChatGPT to translate this data into actionable insights, identifying elements that drive user engagement or conversion. We have been using ChatGPT 4 to uncover user behavior patterns, to identify, let's say, the common paths to conversion, elements that causes users to drop off, which can inform our A/B testing strategies. Additionally, it can actually also help us with custom metric and dimension analysis, and of course, identifying the patterns in user behavior. Moreover, its ability to detect anomalies in real time data has also helped us for quick identification and response to unexpected changes in website performance. And we have set up some alerts and triggers which can give us an information about if something is going wrong. Let's quickly look at how we use it. Now, this is a quick video which we usually a quick video of a little exercise that we do when we ask ChatGPT to help us with quantitative data analytics. So when we upload a data in here in a form of a spreadsheet or in a form of CSV, we essentially tell the system that, okay, from the given data, what we want to calculate. This is a 3-minute video that shows an example of how we use it. But generally, the problem statements could be anything to everything, from identifying a pattern, what are the top products, how much it has been sold in XYZ time, if such a such event, what is the conversion rate of such events. For example, in this here you will see that we are asking the GPT to represent progression of total users from session to join form, and then further we ask it about calculate the progression in a different format to complete for individual traffic sources. Then further we ask this about other details of creating separating it for different use cases, for different sources and mediums, plot graphs and whatnot. So this is reducing our effort and time to a great extent, and is a very popular, our go-to data analyst that we utilize every now and then. Now let's talk about the competitor analysis. Now, let's talk about the competitor analysis. And this is the area where we think that, in addition to quantitative and what all we have seen right now, this is an area where AI and ChatGPT, of course, has it truly shines. Now, traditionally, just a minute. All right. Okay, now let's talk about the competitor analysis, an area where AI has been shining truly. Traditionally, creating a comprehensive competitor analysis could take, again, from many hours to days, be it comparing the service offerings, the price points of different competitors, to doing a heuristic analysis of the product experiences, right? Now, with ChatGPT and AI, we have been able to cut this down to few minutes to just a couple of hours. Incredible, right? AI, we have been using AI to generate detailed profiles of our competitors, including informations like their company size, target audience, estimated ad spend. We have been using this to provide insights about the product pricing, how it is stacked up against the competition, uncovering the keyword and their ad strategies, their value propositions, and their marketing strategies. Looking at an example in here, for example, we can see how the pricing strategies, the product information, the differentiators, what all I just spoke about, can be utilized in here. Um, Now, this was about the research side of things. We have covered qualitative, we have covered quantitative. Now, let's talk about what do we do after we have these insights in place. Now, when once we get the summary and the more concise information of so much of raw data and the insights from that, we can identify the problems, right? This is the next step, to generate clear and concise problem statements. Now, for this, of course, the very first step is to develop testable hypothesis to address the identified problems. Then we also take ChatGPT's guidance to craft concise problem statements that define the core issues. Now, in all of this, it is not important. We are not saying that it is all that we are relying on ChatGPT. Human intelligence is, of course, very important, and we review the insights at every step. So at this stage, we asked ChatGPT to explore and understand customer problems which it has identified and which can be uncovered, and are opportunities for improvement. Now, the outputs of this process are usually the written problem statements and solution that can guide our experimentation strategy. To get started, we of course ask using our data sets to gather the negative customer feedback, the areas of improvement that has been identified, the elements which impact the conversion rate, and from there on, we move ahead. So this was about the problem statement generation aspect. Now, Now let's talk about the experimentation program in itself after the research is done, and of course the research is something which happens on an ongoing basis. Now, other aspects of the experimentation program: the design aspect, the UI UX aspect, content generation aspect, the preview link generation aspect, the test analysis aspect. Let's talk about these things. Right. Now, talking about the specific UX and UI use cases for AI, um, we have been using them for content generation, for transcribing audio and videos. If we want to talk about image generation, we have been using generative design tools like DAL-E, of course, integrated with ChatGPT, which can create unique visuals for UX concepts, personas, and any other design assets. Let me quickly show you an example how we have been using it for one of our clients. One of our clients, which is very story led, like their limited collection of launches which they work on is inspired by some time, some vintage time, right? And what we do is we are now working on a roadmap wherein we are integrating the story, the inspiration behind the product to come out loudly in the form of visuals as well on their product pages. And we have been using ChatGPT for image generation to a great extent, and these experiments have proven to be super, super successful. So this is how we usually use them. We talk about how these things can be, what element we need in the image. We feed in the product pictures itself. We explain the scenario that we need there, and those visuals are then utilized. Um, so this was about the UI aspect, the image generation aspect of things. Now there are other cases wherein, of course, in our experimentation program, we can, like, there is no limit. AI is changing the world. Um, every passing minute, there are so many tools which are coming up. So the possibilities are limitless, and of course are not limited to things like summarization and sentiment analysis and things which we have covered so far. It can also help us generate optimized form fields, the error messages, create helpful instructions, onboarding docs. It can help us with new features which we can add basis the data, naming those features, some creative options around that. It can help us with creating so much of text repository of, let's say, frequently asked questions, for notifications, overlays, messages. These are just very few examples that we can utilize ChatGPT and AI for the improvement of our product, and by increasing the efficiency to a massive level. Now let's talk about the development aspect. Right now, this is also so far the manual experimentation process where everything was being used by us, the team members, the CRO specialists, the UX researchers. It has been a long, long journey, right? It usually takes about weeks for finishing up an audit, then of course some a few days for finishing up with the design, then of course from a week 2 weeks for the development of those things. Now with AI, we have seen that it can significantly accelerate the development process as well. Now, we have been using ChatGPT to assist developers in writing scripts for A/B testing frameworks, ensuring that the correct metrics are tracked and data, of course. Um, if there are issues which arise with A/B testing setup, ChatGPT can offer troubleshooting advice, suggest potential solutions. It has been our go-to avenue for getting scripts done for the test idea, and also providing guidance on integrating A/B testing into the development workflow, feature flag management, test variant deployment. So we have been using this extensively to create comprehensive reports as well, to talk about A/B test outcomes, overview, results analysis, recommendation, and again, has been super, super helpful to reduce our time to a great extent. Now let's see how quickly we utilize this for the test development aspect as well. So we give the commands to ChatGPT, what are the URLs, what are the changes we want. If required, we feed them the prototype as well. We tell it about the functionality, if there is any change, what we want to do. Of course, it has become like a best friend of our developers. All right. So finally, now what's next? I'm super excited to really explore what's going to be next for AI in the product experimentation space. AI at its core is all going to be about making our lives easier, right? We are witnessing exciting as advancements, as exciting tools are being retrofitted with AI functionality. Um, we are continuing to explore the potential and how it can further streamline our processes, enhance our productivity, improve our overall experiences. And I truly look forward to seeing how much each one of us are going to leverage AI to innovate and drive success in the product experimentation fields. Okay, that's about it from my side. Thank you so much for your time today.
Hi, this is Romo Santiago from Experiment Nation. If you'd like to connect with hundreds of experimenters from around the world, consider joining our Slack channel. You can find the link in the description.